yesterday. Can you please call the car insurance company?
Oh! What else can possibly go wrong?
Don't worry, Peony Insurance is here to handle everything. At Peony Insurance, we cover it all. Home, auto, health, commercial, and everything under the sun. If you ever need anything, just contact your Peony Insurance agent and they will handle everything for you. Peony Insurance, we're here to make your life easier.
Well, all of a sudden, if you're Nicolette Hunter, you can really pitch loose and comfortable. You know your offense, including you, has your back. 5-5 after Harvard scores 3. And Megan Villazon, who just came into the game to pitch, will now step into the batter's box.
Yeah, not a lot of at-bats this season, but
comes in with that pedigree. Mike Larrabee said from the moment she got to campus, had that hit tool, and when we asked, hey, is she going to be a two-way this year, he laughed and said, yes, she's going to hit. The way this offense has been churning, hasn't gotten as many opportunities just yet. AB number 3.
and again, everybody's taking a first look here at Nicolette, so it's going to take them a little while to adjust. Low delivery. Her arm really slots down when she gets rid of that ball.
Tunnels it well. It all looks pretty similar coming out of her hand. And right now, that deception plus movement serving her well. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The first year Villazon. Nice take. That's easier said than done.
Well, may not have been expecting that pitch and freeze when you don't see something you're not expecting.
And Megan works the walk.
Wow. A little high.
Welcome to first base, freshman. A quality plate appearance by Megan Villazon, and she reaches for the first time. So a newcomer on first, a newcomer at the plate. Infield charges Clark, first pitch swinging, the step on second, little stumble. I think even if that's clean, you're going to have a tough time turning 2 on Leah Clark.
Yeah.
So you just go check on Payne, or infield comes in, says, hey, don't worry about it. Every single softball player in America has been in that spot.
It's not easy to turn 2, man.
No.
And, you know, she had to go past second base and then sort of tried to step her way through it and just lost her footing. Happens.
That's why in baseball and softball scoring, a double play is never the expectation. It's still an impressive play no matter what level you do it. And so the fielder's choice sees Leah Clark take off and quickly get into scoring position.
Yep.
10 of 10 to begin her time here in the 305.
Yep. Team leading 10 stolen bases, and important here for FIU. Got one of your best hitters up. Janelle Martinez took the ball to the top of the fence her last at bat, so you can play to run here against this pitcher.
Would give FIU the lead that they had back in the first inning. Nelly stings it, but it's right to War. Just came into the game about 10 minutes ago, and the hot corner moves over to first, but War is right there.
Yeah, gets her glove up quickly and able to snag that ball before it falls right down the line in right field. Head on a swivel on both corners.
Yeah, no kidding. So it'll be up to Paige Miller to try and extend the frame. And starting with strike one.
But I tell you what, get your popcorn. This game's going to be good all the way through, feels like.
Be in line for a few good ones today. Fordham is the back end of FIU's doubleheader. We've also got some baseball coming your way tonight here on ESPN Plus as the Stony Brook Seawolves come to town. Diamond season on full display with conference play right around the corner.
Yeah, it's a good battle at the plate right now.
Good drop out of Hunter's hands. Had a little curve to it as well.
She's got some nasty stuff.
Running away from the lefty Miller. Page 1-2. That's such a tough pitch to slap. Your body's literally going the other direction. That is executed brilliantly by Nicolette Hunter. That sub 1.5 ERA is starting to make a whole lot of sense. We're tied at 5 apiece. Hunter hunting strikeouts.
Jersey Mike's. No.
Go Honda Hybrid, Accord, Civic, and CRV hybrids. Go for less stops at the pump and more continuous driving with hybrids. Get up to 614 miles per tank. Go for new Honda hybrids from just $259 a month, where the battery charges as you drive. Go for the most Car and Driver 10 Best Awards on all Honda hybrids. To go Honda Hybrid and save now, visit your local Honda dealer today.
Nothing can stop us now. I don't know how it can be any better.
Don't wait to make memories that last a lifetime during the 70th celebration at the happiest place on earth.
Hello, America.
In Nate Bargatze's new game show.
You don't need to know the right answers, just what most Americans think is right.
It's not about being the smartest.
Who reads the encyclopedia?
I read it every day.
You just have to be the most average.
We asked 100 average Americans which of these would be the worst to have as a younger sibling. Werewolf. Is it because you look like a werewolf?
The Greatest Average American, Wednesdays on ABC.
All you gotta do is go, what's up?
What's that?
Go practice. Yeah! No sad stats. Full on fun stats. That's what I'm talking about.
Nicholas Elzon begins her first full inning of work against the first-year Sheila Forbes.
Yeah, 2 strikeouts in that first frame, but Harvard was able to tie the score. A couple big hits.
Forbes getting her first hit of the doubleheader. In her first at bat, this time Zamaya McBurrows, with a little bit of help from Sammy Zelenka, gets out number 1.
Go gadget arm.
And Coach Roan is going to plead her case. Umpires are going to have a conversation about it. The question will be, did Sammy keep her foot on the bag?
Yes, she did.
Yes, she did.
I guess not.
In the eyes of our officiating crew, remember that replay is exclusive to us here on ESPN Plus. The folks on the field don't see it.
I was going to say, double down the line in the previous inning as well. Looked like it landed foul, unless it went off of Zelenka's glove. I'm not sure how that was called fair either. So a couple questionable calls here in this game. This color guy, I'm allowed to do that.
So bang, bang play. Remember, Zamaya's first action in a couple weeks, so still calibrating. As good as it gets in this league when she's rolling.
This is a good test for FIU.
Yeah.
You talk about early in the season before you get to conference play, you have a 5-1 lead. Your starting pitchers roll in, the bats are rolling. All of a sudden, Harvard changes their pitcher. They get their bats going, and now you're tied. And so this is the kind of game that prepares you for the meaningful conference games later in the year. Test your mettle.
Yeah. And so quickly 2-2. Run it full 3-2. And strike 3 looking. Megan finds the black, and the strikeout artist continues to paint.
Yep, third of the game, 19th of the season.
The shortstop, number 18, Sophie Sun.
The stuff is good. And now goes top shelf, ball 1. That's lifted to center. Kovacic off the end of her glove. A young moment for FIU. Would have been a spectacular play. It's not one that's routine by any means. But Harvard now has 2 in prime position.
Second baseman, 23, Finley Pitting.
Yeah, I think a little bit of a late jump there on the ball and makes the difference. Not easy to see the ball, I guess, coming off the bat here.
Wind's also coming pretty good right to left, so pushing it away from the glove of Kovacic. And if there's no wind, Casey's exactly where she needs to be. Probably doesn't even have to dive. Instead, you're going with the cross current, and it skips off the edge of the mitt. Sophie Sun's opening double. And a quick 2-0 count.
Big spot here for Payne. 1 for 2 today. If you're FIU at this point, you probably just load the bases and make sure you're not putting a fat one right down the middle there.
Payne's already got the 3-bagger today.
There you go.
Sure enough, ball 4. So the silver lining for the hometown side, the magic ground ball gets you out of it. But for Harvard, bases full. And the batter's box debut on the game of Alexa War.
First baseman, 13. Alexa Ward.
Ward Jr. from Phoenix, Arizona. 7 starts as a sophomore.
Coming off a 2 RBI game in the win against Morgan State. A 10-1 victory for the Crimson. So a bit of offensive momentum with 3 on the pond in front of her. A quick 2-strike count in response.
Yeah, we may have seen the old pitch around in the last at bat there. Big pitch here for Villazon. See what she throws her.
The first year's 0-2 gets the big fan. Biggest strikeout of the day for FIU from the freshman Villazon.
Way off the plate. Able to get the batter to chase there. And huge pitch.
That's the type of pitch you can throw when you've got a ton of count leverage. If it misses, no problem. If you get the swing, all the better. Quinn Salazar-Stewart will re-enter and conceivably slide back into that catcher spot.
.250 hitter coming into today.
Started there, Nooner replaced her behind the plate when Hunter came in to pitch. And now the more veteran Salazar-Stewart, though she's just a sophomore, steps back up.
Good pitch on the inside corner.
1 strike away from keeping it tied. Oh, 2 still got that swing on the waist pitch, but Salazar-Stewart able to lean out and poke it foul.
Yeah, same pitch he struck the previous batter out on, way outside, but able to make contact this time.
Got her looking. Megan Villazon Houdini's out of the bases loaded jam, and for the first time all game, the Crimson put up a 0. First year, high pressure, no problem.
Go for CRV savings. CRV gas and hybrid models are in stock and on sale. Drive home in a new CRV today from just $309 a month. That's right, CRVs, only $309 a month. Go for more driving and less stops at the pump. CRV hybrids get up to 560 miles per tank. Go now to save on CRV gas and hybrid models. Visit your local Honda dealer today.
American Idol can change my life, and I'm ready for it.
I love singing. I love getting on the stage.
The excitement. I love the pressure of it.
We're making dreams come true.
Thank you.
American Idol, new Monday on ABC.
My name's RJ Decker. I'm a private investigator.
Decker Investigations.
I have a job for you.
I have reason to believe someone was abducted. You are my top suspects. I am this close to proving it was a murder for hire. This did not go well. All you gotta do is go, what's up?
What's that?
Go practice.
Yes!
No more sad sack, full-on fun sack.
That's what I'm talking about.
A huge strikeout to slam the door, and Megan Villazon is working the K game so far in this one. Just phenomenal at the biggest moments. Winds up picking up 3 in short order to stem the bases loaded and keep this thing tied at 5.
And now you get the last FIU hitter to get a hit in this game, Bella Perez.
The home run went about 220 to dead center field. And quickly 0-2.
Now both of these pitchers are settling in there with the hitting the corners and fooling these batters. Let's see if FIU's bats wake up here this inning.
Not just yet. Both pitchers digging the K. Hunter picks up another.
Confidence growing.
First baseman, number 26, Sammy Zelenka.
Little screw action running away from Perez. Each team has struck out 5 times now. Zelenka watching strike one. Sammy will be the final one who has not seen Hunter yet. She came in to face K-Ray out of the pen, and Catherwood is the one on deck. So second time around against Hunter. Coming up in a first time through, that's been just about flawless.
My guess is we will start to see some more bunt action from FIU to disrupt that rhythm.
FIU's getting their healthy hacks, and if you can time one up, you can send it away, but Hunter not making it any kind of easy.
Nope.
Hunter's been in a groove. You look back to that Holy Cross game where she struck out 10.
It's pretty good.
Yeah. Just a few games ago for the Crimson. 2-2, able to put it in play on the hop. Sun across the diamond in time for out number 2.
Again, these moments, as a manager, as a skipper, whatever you want to call it, you want these moments early in the season where your team faces some adversity, builds character, gets you ready for those tense league moments. So for FIU, good learning experience in this game. Got a lot of vets who've played in these moments before. Now you get to prove it again.
K-Ray, first pitch swinging, and sure enough, that second time through begins with a Catherwood base knock.
That's good to see. 8th hit of the season for K-Ray. And wouldn't be a surprise to see a run, right?
I don't think there's anybody that would be a surprise to see run on this FIU team. K-Ray sitting at 1 for 1. The only thing I would say is I don't think Coach B wants to run himself out of the inning with some of the bigger boppers coming up, including Callie Meredith right now.
Struck out the first time she saw this pitcher. One of those rare Ks for Meredith.
Quickly 0-2. One of the best ERAs in the Ivy League. Bringing her talents down south at the moment. Meredith just foul. I'd say that's probably the greatest strength of both of the teams that FIU is going to see today. Harvard right now, and you look at Fordham, and they've got a couple pitchers that have done really well against some of the best mid-majors in America, specifically 2 out of the Mountain West in Grand Canyon and SDSU. So this Panther offense certainly being tested. And after the 5-run first, looking for answers. Oh, 2 pop throw down to second. Sure enough, you're on it, Manny. K-Ray takes second.
Well, smart decision there to do it with 2 strikes. Clearly, defense is not expecting it there, and get a runner in scoring position. Now you got your best hitter at the plate with a chance to drive a run home.
Catherwood still perfect on the year, 2 of 2. 1-2, looking to slap it.
Could be the at-bat of the game right here. May not be many opportunities to score. The way both of these pitchers are dealing now.
Hunter's 1-2, flutters just inside.
Really impressed with Nicolette Hunter and just her confidence level and command.
2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. K-Ray at second. Meredith hits it up the middle, pokes it off the glove. Catherwood will stop at third, so it's Cats at the corners for Zamaya McBurrow's return game.
I thought for a half second there K-Ray might try it, but might have had a chance, but
Payne reacted pretty quick. And again, Mike Larrabee is going to bet on Zamaya McBurrows 10 times out of 10 in this spot. He'll call him over, underscoring, I think, exactly what you just said, Manny. Hey, we're not going to have many opportunities. This one's got to count.
Well, and you're going to obviously try to draw the throw here. I'm pretty sure Harvard's just going to let it go by.
Yeah. Especially because you're not getting Meredith on a straight steal more often than not.
No. Burrows 0 for 2, trying to get her timing back. 2 Ks, so concentrate on the hitter here if you're Harvard.
Yeah. Quinn Salazar-Stewart back catching, so.
Playing McBurrow straight away at the outfield, so gaps to be taken advantage of.
Bunt flashed. Cal easily into second.
Because of the change earlier in the game, you've got Villazon on deck, so maybe they pitch around here.
That drop ball is really working right now for Hunter.
Interesting to see if McBurrows gets something good to hit here. My guess is not. See if they get her fishing.
Taking all the way. That's a good idea with the movement that Hunter has. Force one into the zone because that ball wants to run away from the strike zone. Most times she throws it. That's very easy for me to say up here. 2-1, right through.
Big spot here.
Villazon got out of the jam in the last half, stranding 2 in scoring position, 3 overall. Hunter looking to match and does exactly that. The icy pitch from Nicolette Hunter freezes the plate. And now a full-on pitchers duel with a combined 10 runs scored. Houdini matches Houdini. Hunter drops a little off into the strike zone. No separation.
There are easy ways to do something, and then there are right ways to do something.
Our clients and customers know they can count on us.
At Baptist Health Orthopedic Care, you don't have to be a pro athlete to be treated like one. We use the latest techniques to give you an accurate diagnosis, along with surgical and non-surgical solutions, no matter who you are. Our team of specialists will do everything to help you perform at your best again. And with personalized recovery and rehabilitation plans, you'll be back to living your life to the fullest in no time. Welcome to Pro Level Orthopedic Care.
CUSA Insider is the official podcast of Conference USA. Whether you're a diehard alum, a devoted CUSA fan, or a casual sports enthusiast, this podcast is designed with you in mind. We bring you exclusive interviews with athletes, coaches, and insiders, shedding light on the stories and happenings from around the league. Subscribe to CUSA Insider on Apple, Spotify, or Amazon Music, or watch the show on YouTube. CUSA Insider, the official podcast of Conference USA.
FIU will make the change in the outfield and return to plan A. Callie Meredith gets a little rest in the early going, and now one of the defensive run saves artists right at the top of Conference USA, or the entire sport of softball, will slide into the 8th spot for FIU.
Yeah, and look, you're trying to get the freshmen some opportunities out there, and Kavakic, and like I said, looked like she got a little bit of a late jump on that last ball. Hits her tip of her glove, skirts away. I mean, she's trying to make the play there. Not easy, but put the veteran back in here as you got a 5-5 game in the 5th, and obviously her experience is going to help you a ton.
Few innings to go. Meredith takes over. And so the FIU defense now returns to its full opening day form. Zamaya back at short, Meredith back at center, and the Panther defensive group becomes very familiar. 6, 7, and 8 coming up for Harvard. That's the first pitch swinging sky high. And no problem for Sammy Zelenka. One pitch, one out. Exactly what you want for the first year of Ilizon.
We have not had a 1-2-3 inning today, have we?
I don't think so. It's kind of been the nature of it, even with the pitchers duel very much on. Now we did the second.
All right.
Bottom of the second.
So it just feels like we haven't had a 1-2.
When Hunter came in, that very first one.
Yeah. Speaking of Hunter.
Yeah, speaking of, here she is. Her last 3 appearances coming into the day, 19 strikeouts, 0 earned runs. All that momentum very clearly working today. And now we literally get the pitchers duel. Villazon versus Hunter, and Nicolette has the early edge. Three walks on the season, so very much not afraid to take her base, and then picked up number 4 in her first plate appearance back in the second.
California native.
It's a pretty good spot to recruit if you can pull it off.
A lot of this Harvard roster, California, Arizona, Florida.
3 places where you don't have to worry about the snow, and good softball players tend to blossom. Ultimate hitters count. Villazon not going down without a fight. Payoff pitch. The career strikeout day continues for Megan Villazon, her 6th.
Wow. Great pitch. Just freezes the hitter. She is on fire right now.
Already set the new high water mark to close out the last inning when she got number 5. And now right back, a little screwing action on it for K number 6. And an 0-1 count to Weinsheimer. A Harvard team few South Florida connections like we talked about. Coach Roan joking, hey, we like Florida. Go out to California when you can, Arizona, the warm weather spots. Little lift. Sammy hardly has to move. And that's how it comes to an end. Right in front of Millie Varela, another South Florida connection. The Panthers getting the job done. You asked for a quick inning, and Megan Villazon delivers 5 apiece. Bot 5 coming up.
Go Honda Hybrid, Accord, Civic, and CRV hybrids. Go for less stops at the pump and more continuous driving with hybrids. Get up to 614 miles per tank. Go for new Honda hybrids from just $259 a month, where the battery charges as you drive. Go for the most Car and Driver 10 Best Awards on all Honda hybrids. To go Honda Hybrid and save now, visit your local Honda dealer today.
Want to go to Burger King?
Kids don't need much to feel like royalty, and right now it costs even less. There are other kids' meals, but only this one crowns you both. The Burger King Kids Meal, $3.99 for a limited time.
When I wake up in the morning light, I pull on my jeans and I feel alright. I pull my blue jeans on. I pull my old blue jeans on. I pull my blue jeans on. I pull my old blue jeans on.
Wrangler, for the ride of life.
I want to make the most of every day. I do want to do 8 shows a week on Broadway. I do want to travel. And it gives me such peace of mind to know that I have this really simple and yet trusted way of getting all the nutrition I need. Oh, it's good.
5 apiece. Megan Villazon doing a great job in the circle to keep it right here. Now she gets to hit leadoff.
K-Fest. That's what we're going to call this game.
That's fair. Combined 12. Very evenly balanced. 6 for the Crimson, 6 for the Panthers. And a game early on that looked like it was going to be slugfest has very much turned into a pitcher's duel.
What's the price to get in here?
Depends on the game. It's like 20, 10, 20.
Yeah, this was worth it today.
Just the first of 2. Harvard wrapping it up, looking to bounce back after falling to the Oats in the 7th. FIU's got Fordham tonight. That's the next opponent for both. Harvard's going to bounce back and take on Fordham tomorrow morning, then head into bracket play. FIU's got South Dakota first, then bracket play themselves. One, 2, right through. Hunter's got her 6th.
And you said Rue Bird can be re-entered?
Yep.
I'm sure Mike Larrabee saving her for the right moment.
Quite the card to have waiting in the wings. But they also definitely want to give Megan the hitting opportunities. These are really valuable reps, well beyond whatever happens in this game script. You're going against a really good pitcher.
Yeah.
You want that for the first year, still settling in at this level.
Test your mettle.
Clark high chop, just reset. Leah Clark looking to extend the 6-game hitting streak. Off speed, does exactly as intended. War camps under it for out number 2.
Incredible how these pitchers are shadowing each other with the strikeouts and the pop-ups to first base. It's just very similar.
Blow for blow right now. An absolute mirror match. Tied on the scoreboard as well at 5, nearly tied in hits. Harvard 8, FIU 7. And an error apiece to really make the similarities stand up.
Well,
Martinez watching down low.
only 2 hits so far against Nicolette. And last big one, extra base one for FIU by Bella Perez, who is on deck. No, in the hole.
Paige Miller waiting in the wings here first up. Everything in the bottom part of the zone has really worked for Hunter.
And she keeps everything low. Like you said, tunnels the ball really well. A lot of movement on her pitches, and even the second time through, it's not easy to pick up.
One, two, little in between her, but it stays up in plenty of time for Payne to make the play. Nicolette Hunter is really settling into this game. Bulk of her second time through, she sends FIU down in order. Championship innings, tie game. Here we go.
Go for the savings with new Honda starting at just $24,595. Go for the selection and inventory. Honda cars, trucks, vans, and SUVs are on sale. Save on a new Honda today from just $239 a month, or save thousands with 0% financing. Go for the most Car and Driver 10 Best Awards with 98 trophies. To go Honda and save now, visit your local Honda dealer today.
Want to go to Burger King?
Kids don't need much to feel like royalty, and right now it costs even less. There are other kids' meals, but only this one crowns you both. The Burger King Kids Meal, $3.99 for a limited time.
Good is good enough for some, but not for you. Because you know there's nothing like traveling the world with the largest curated global hotel program and having a place to land with the largest global airport lounge network. Nothing like having dining benefits at over 10,000 Resi restaurants and having access to unique experiences worldwide. For a life like no other, you need a card like no other. There's nothing like Platinum.
In Nate Bargatze's new game show, Average Wins.
We asked 100 average Americans which of these would be the worst to have as a sibling. Werewolf. Because you look like a werewolf.
The Greatest Average American, Wednesdays on ABC.
Bill is on a few innings in. Starting her 4th. Hoping to keep it right where it is. Sheila Forbes, the second leadoff in the 9 spot, now taking the true leadoff as 9-1-2 is due up for Harvard. Making about 50 pitches. And even with FIU having a second game in short order against Fordham, That's not something you're worried about right now. In the past, maybe, but with the pitching depth that FIU has, you can let her work as long as she remains effective. And you've got plenty of options for game number 2.
Yeah, and, you know, good to see Jada, right, in the second game tonight.
Or Brooke.
Or Brooke.
Or both. Quite likely both. Little comebacker. PFP work as easy as it gets for Villazon.
Nice and smooth.
Been there, done that. High-level prep career, so the routine, hugely unintimidating for the first year. And Selassie comes up.
Started the game with a triple for Harvard. Has not gotten on base since. Certainly a dangerous hitter.
Pitch location continues to be on point for Villazon. Work high, work low, wherever. Naturally has that up ball, but it's just a different spin than the rest of FIU staff. Waste pitch, and this time Selassie doesn't cooperate.
Really impressed with the freshman, and she's a pitcher. She knows what she's doing. She's mixing up her pitches and keeping the hitters off balance. She's got a plan of attack.
As high pedigree a freshman as FIU softball has brought in a while. The hometown element of it grew up coming to FIU games, only adds to the myth and mystique. A really cool story in the circle. Her 1-2 requires another. Nobody letting up. A hard-fought final stretch certainly in store.
Well, she's come with the soft stuff here a couple of times now. Wonder if she comes with the heat high.
Harvard looking to get back above 500. FIU wants their 6th win in their last 7 games. 1-2 right through. Lucky number 7.
As a former pitcher, I think I nailed that one.
There you go.
High heat.
Up ball pays off. 7 Ks. Lifted to Martinez, who's right there to make the play. 1-2-3 inning. Okay, match. 1-2-3 inning. FIU aiming to force a decisive 7th.
This is where your ambition takes flight, at a top-ranked research university in the heart of Miami. This is where we crush cancer, explore oceans, and pioneer sustainable solutions. This is where we push limits and challenge conventions, where tomorrow's leaders make their mark, studying storms, building resilience, and driving impact. This is where you harness your potential and grow unstoppable. Step into the future at Florida International University.
For nearly 40 years, we've championed those who lead, coach, and execute the plays that move Miami forward. As the official wealth management firm of Florida International University Athletics, we are here to invest in the next generation of students and educators who are building their game plan to succeed. Our mission is to help you and generations of South Florida families live and retire with confidence. Get a complimentary freedom plan and make work an option, not an obligation.
So darling, darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Oh,
It's joyous and at times challenging. At Baptist Health, we stand by you with the expertise you need and innovation that makes a difference. Welcome to the warmer side of care. Welcome to Baptist Health.
FIU gets to go 6, 7, 8 to wrap up the second time through against Hunter. If they get one base runner, they can begin third time round with the simple goal, push one run across and see if you can't win this thing in the seventh.
I'm just glad you didn't go with any 6-7 jokes. Had my fill.
Well, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not doing it too much here in diamond season, but once we get into the fall and FIU trots out 6'7" tall quarterback J.J. Cole, I'm not going to be able to help myself. I'll give you that warning right now.
Thank you for warning me.
It's what the kids are into.
They are, and as somebody who coaches a bunch of kids, every time 6-7 comes up, having to witness the hand movement that comes with it can drive you a little batty.
Foul ball straight back. Got to appeal to all the audiences. We can talk to the adults, we can talk to the kids. Right now, the kids of FIU looking to score one and make it 6-5.
As a father of a 14 and 10-year-old girl, I struggle to speak their language many times. And
I hear that.
They enjoy it.
Miller, little chopper. Hunter on it for out number one. Now the primary architect of FIU's attack today, Bella Perez, and her 3-run home run, representing over half of FIU's total production.
Well, FIU could use another one of those Bella bombs right here, right?
No doubt about that. She will start ahead. You need anything to get on base right now against Hunter. Spread around a couple base knocks over the last few innings. Not a whole lot in the way of base runners, period. Well, that'll aid the cause.
She is keeping the ball away from Bella. 2-0, see if she comes inside here at all and takes a chance. And that's obviously what Jenny Roan wants to talk about. Don't do it, probably. Pretty sure Mike Larrabee's over there saying if she gives it to you, put it over the fence.
Certainly don't force it. You've got the sub available, so if Bella walks, you can get good speed over at first. Bella's got good speed. You can get elite quickness there with Bedwell.
This pitch will determine what happens with this at bat here.
That's true.
See if she comes after Bella.
Bella does drive it to left and in front of the track. Couple 100 feet, but it sits in the glove of Weinsheimer.
You know exactly what those two conversations were just about.
Didn't want to miss 3-0 because then, to your point, you're probably just putting her on. But went after it. Bella gave it a good ride, but it sits in the leather.
I've been around the diamond long enough in this lifetime to know what the majority of these conversations are always about.
Yep. Right now, Zelenka having that conversation with herself. Just get on base. Extend the frame with 2 outs.
Paints the corner. And both of these pitchers, I'll tell you what, when they need a strike, they know how to deliver it.
Yep. pinpoint location at the critical moments. We saw Hunter strand a couple in scoring position right after Villazon left him loaded. Zelenka over to Sun, slams the door. We will go to the 7th, exactly where we began the first. No separation. The Crimson and the Panthers. A high drama finish in game 1 of the day for FIU.
Go for the savings with new Honda starting at just $24,595. Go for the selection and inventory. Honda cars, trucks, vans, and SUVs are on sale. Save on a new Honda today from just $239 a month, or save thousands with 0% financing. Go for the most Car and Driver 10 Best Awards with 98 trophies. To go Honda and save now, visit your local Honda dealer today.
Hockey is here. The Spinoramas, here. Intensity coming in hot, here. The final playoff push and the Stanley Cup final. Oh, it's here, baby, on ESPN.
When I was little watching American Idol, I was sure that I was going to find a way onto that stage. This audition is the first page of my story.
I believe in myself.
I could do this.
I belong here.
Holy crap, I'm auditioning for American Idol.
Wow.
Beautiful.
That's what it's all about.
That was impressive.
It's an amazing game. This thriller. With deadly efficiency. What a finish. A very big argument that he is the best player on the planet.
Finley Payne in the leadoff. Heart of the order coming up for Harvard. And Villazon starts with strike 1.
Great location right at the knees for a strike.
Stung to center. Meredith retreating. No problem for the veteran.
Yeah, first contact, I was a little worried. I thought she got all of that.
Deepest part of the yard. If it's left or right, it's an adventure. But no problem for Callie in center. Alexa War right through.
Struck out her only at bat so far.
War flashes bunt straight up, and no problem for Bella Perez.
Catcher number 2, Quinn Salazar Stewart.
Couple upperclassmen stepping up at the right time. Two very different plays, but they both count exactly the same. Out number 1 and out number 2. Villazon is routinely getting ahead with strike 1. That will serve you well as a pitcher.
It's number 1 stuff right there.
That gets through. So Villazon retired 10 in a row before Quinn Salazar Stewart gives Harvard a 2-out chance. And now South Florida's own will have that 2-out opportunity.
Well, this game, pressure packed here down the stretch. We will see what Mueller can do here.
She'll work ahead. In South Florida a long time. Her dad, a TV journalist on Florida's Gulf Coast covering Hurricane Andrew. So now About 30 years later. Alexa Muller here trying to win a softball game and watching strike one.
One for two with a ribby today. Had that double.
Right up a shoot. And no problem to bring it in for Leah Clark. So, here we go. Bottom of the 7th, 1 run wins it, and FIU looks for the high drama start to doubleheader day.
With all the rain, snow, and mud we get around here, it's all-wheel drive all year round because nothing else gives you the confidence and capability to handle it all.
And nobody gives you more all-wheel drive choices than Toyota, including the powerful new Tundra, now with $4,000 customer cash.
Or 2.99 APR financing plus $1,000 APR cash on new 2026 models.
Or lease this 26 Tundra for $539 a month.
Nobody knows all-wheel drive better than Toyota. Let's go places.
Hi, I'm Conan O'Brien. I'll be hosting the 98th Annual Academy Awards Sunday, March 15th. Join me for a night of pure Hollywood magic.
Cut and freeze and hold the pose, Conan, and set the award. Okay, clear the mark, and action.
Whoa! See you there.
Cut, we got it.
So you're gonna cut out the middle part so that it looks like a magic trick?
Yeah, we'll cut it out.
Because I'll really look stupid if you don't cut it.
It's gonna look great.
Okay, I trust you.
Here we go.
On March 6th comes Pixar's funniest movie ever.
Attend me as I pupate.
That was gross. Disney and Pixar's Hoppers, rated PG.
It's Oklahoma. It's him, Houston State. It's Sooner softball from Learfield.
Tell you what, their pitcher's stats are not bad.
Yeah, I know, right? Oh. Oh, God, no.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, welcome.
Chris, do I owe you 2 more or 1 more commercial break?
I want to know who's skipping work right now. Make some noise.
Okay. It'll be coming up here shortly because I think we're going to turn. I think I remember them doing the anthem earlier yesterday if they did it at all.
We've got 2 games today. We're excited that you're here, and I need to hear how excited you are, all right? So repeat after me. Here we go. Boomer! Boomer!
It's time for our opponent preview brought to you by Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Oklahoma. Sam Houston State under their head coach Garrett Vallis, who was the Southland Coach of the Year back in 2019, has spent time at Texas State and also had coached at Sam Houston since 2019, 148 career wins. And this is a Sam Houston State team that, if you're ranking the teams that are here this weekend, Southeastern Louisiana probably would be the top. Well, Oklahoma would be the top seed. But as far as OU opponents, Southeastern Louisiana, they would be probably 1. And then number 2 might be Sam Houston State. And you mentioned it, the numbers for Amy Apke, the junior, who's going to get the start, are pretty good. She's 4-0 on the season with a 2.17 ERA.
Yeah, and if you look at Sam Houston State on paper, I mean, walking in 12-6, this is not, if you just look at paper, it's not a bad ball club. However, you also have to take into account strength of schedule. And so I think that plays a little bit of a part in it as well. However, I think we can almost guarantee we're going to see a little bit more of a competitive matchup than what we saw in Game 1.
11-6 on the season for Sam Houston State, and they just took care of business in beating Alabama State prior to first pitch of this game. That broke a 2-game losing skid, which included a 6-3 loss to the Baylor Bears out in Huntsville last weekend, whenever Sam Houston State, Huntsville, their home city, took place in the Bearcat Invitational. Oklahoma and Sam Houston State coming up. The Sooners are standing along the first baseline. They're in their all crimson unis with the white trimming and white Oklahoma across their chest. I would imagine it's going to be a late arriving crowd today, 2 o'clock in the afternoon. But know this much, if you're coming out to Love's Field, you're going to need your sunblock. It is an absolutely gorgeous day here between Oklahoma and Sam Houston. It's time for our News 9 weather report. This is one of those types of forecasts you wish you could just copy and paste, and it lasts every single Saturday and Sunday, and even this being a Friday through the college softball season. 77 degrees outside. We're still not at the high. We're going to reach a high of 78. Winds are out of the west at 8 miles an hour, so it'll be interesting to see how that plays. I don't see a cloud in the sky, DJ. I don't know about you. But that's David Payne and the Oklahoma Weather Experts with your News 9 game day weather update only on Oklahoma's News 9. All right, it's time for our Riverwind Casino keys to the game. DJ, as we get set for Oklahoma and Sam Houston State, what you got?
We talked about Lowry getting the start in the circle. One thing I really want to see from her, again, work ahead in pitchers' counts. Start ahead, stay ahead, and work in the strike zone. Let your pitches work through the zone. That's really something I want to see from Lowry today, of getting her movement pitches, getting that break through the strike zone for quality pitches. On the other side of the ball, offensively, we've heard Coach Gasso talk about it so much, of staying focused. We've talked about it a ton, but I'm going to use the word elevate. Not elevate, go score 40 runs.
Right.
But elevate the way in which you approach Game 2.
I like it.
You walked out Game 1 and set a tone and made a statement. You've got to carry that for another 5 games. You got to focus on the one right in front of you, Game 2 right now.
Those were your keys to the game, brought to you by Riverwind Casino, the official entertainment destination of OU Athletics. When we come back, it's first pitch, finally, between Oklahoma and Sam Houston State on a matinee Friday. This is Sooner Softball from Learfield.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's featuring Oklahoma Sooners. First of the third players, number 2, Natalie McEnroe-Marina. Number 3, Jamie Hamilton. Number 9, Tia Malloy.
All right.
Houston Deal. Number 12, Lexi McDaniel. Number 13, Isabella Eberly. Number 19, Berkeley Zakay. Number 29, Sydney Burzon. Number 55, Ori Mailo. And number 99, Miley Wacheno. Leading on for the Sooners, the center fielder, number 22,
Thank you, dude.
Minor. Having accepted the catcher, number 1, Kendall Wells. Having third, the designated player, number 7, Cassidy Pickering. Batting fourth, first base, 0-0, Alyssa Parker. Batting fifth,
It's Oklahoma and Sam Houston State. Pre-game festivities roll on as we inch towards a 2:10 first pitch between the Sooners and the Bearcats. Oklahoma so dominant last night as they ended up winning by a final score of 32-0 over Alabama State. And you heard Coach Gasso earlier talk about it. DJ, she's used the term settle a lot this year and in different ways, and not in I'll just settle for this or settle for that. They're like, don't settle for it. But then in the same vein, settle down,
Yes.
settle in a bit. This is such a unique mix of youth and experience, and even that experience is, maybe 1 year in the case of Gabby Garcia and Sid Barker. So it is a team that's still learning a lot.
And I think that is one of the hardest things, that balance that you try to find with a young team. And I think that gets overlooked a lot, of finding that good balance of we've got to attack, we've got to be aggressive, but there's also a time when we've got to settle down, and you can't be overly aggressive, you can't be overly hyped. So finding that good balance is really one thing I think that this team is going to continue to really focus on.
The Sooner Softball pregame show has been presented by Walden Cleaners and Laundry. Walden Cleaners and Laundry, where the difference is quality. Sooners have taken to the circle, ready to take the field as we get set for a doubleheader day. A long day, a long weekend of Sooner activity. The baseball team is home all weekend long. They play this afternoon at 4 o'clock against Gonzaga. The OU women's team, basketball team, played last night over across the street in the Lloyd Noble Center, dominating Arkansas. OU men's hoops is on the road at LSU. But also tonight, the parking lot's going to be busy because you've got baseball, you got the second game of softball, and you got OU women's gymnastics right across the street this evening. KJ Kindler's squad looks to stay number 1 in the country against Auburn. The penultimate home meet, but the final SEC meet of the season. So I guess in our One Oklahoma Sooner Sports calendar, DJ, a lot going on tonight around campus.
If you had it scheduled out right, you could hit a little bit of everything if you wanted, but
That's a good point. I hadn't even thought of that. Might be able to do so here today. Hold on, let's think of this. This game starts, well, it was supposed to start at 2. It's going to start at 2:10.
Catch your softball right now.
Yeah, get your softball. When this game's over, you walk over to baseball.
Yep, just bop on over.
Right? Baseball, well, and our second game starts at 5:30-ish. So you can get a little baseball, come back to softball after Skip's crew takes care of business, and then zoom on over to women's gym.
Done. We've got it planned out for you.
Hey, and then tomorrow night, you come back for softball, and then we go support Mark and the boys with the men's gymnastics
I
team.
will be there.
Let's go. All right, here we go. Sophia Lundstrom will lead things off for Sam Houston. Won the first game today as they beat Alabama State. So they're 12-6 now on the season. Lundstrom, the freshman center fielder, digs in. Lefty-lefty matchup as Audrey Lowry stares in. The first pitch is in for a strike at 2:11 p.m. So a little bit later than our projected 2 o'clock start. But obviously there were a few things that needed to be taken care of after the first game ran just a skosh long. That pitch was up, but Lundstrom couldn't hold up. They call that on the swing. All right, strike 2.
Here's what I love to see, and this was a key. Lowry, 2 pitches in, 2 strikes, opening up the count 0-1, plus count.
The 0-2 is a little bit up. I don't know if you've noticed it, but it's becoming one of my favorite things, and it's the hop that Kendall Wells has after a pitch that she thinks is a strike. Sometimes she's right. The 1-2, like that. Swing and a miss.
And that's a good mix of speeds on the outer half. Just a little bit of an off-speed curve, getting the wave from the slapper. Love seeing that lefty-lefty slapper matchup for Lowry. And again, it plays right into her pitch sequences.
Here's Jordan Pino. First pitch, swing and a miss. Wow, she looks good. I know it's 4 pitches, but
it matters.
I feel like Audrey is someone you can tell kind of quick what you're going to get. Seems like she's pretty dialed in. Just pounding the zone here early on. The 0-1. Bunts it. It dies right in front of the plate. What a play by Kendall Wells, and what a catch by Parker at first. 2 away.
And Wells popping out from behind the plate, and it was immediate. There's so many times, especially when you see that bunt come off kind of the cap of the bat, end of the bat, you kind of expect that spin. That thing just died, and Wells popping up quick.
First pitch, swinging. Oh, this will be a quick first inning. Center field, under it is Kai Miner to make the catch, and a quick 1, 2, 3. Top half of the first. We head to the bottom, scoreless at Love's Field. Sooner Softball is presented by Love's Travel Stops, the heart of the highway. And today's game is brought to you by the OU Energy Partners, celebrating Oklahoma's oil and gas industry. This is Sooner Softball from Learfield. Boomer. Amy Abke, junior, 2.17 ERA, gets the start for Sam Houston. Kai Miner digs in. Here we go. Along with DJ Sanchez, I'm Chris Plank. 1, 2, 3, top half of the first. Kai Miner steps in to lead things off for the first time in her Sooner career in the leadoff spot. Righty Abke finds the top edge of the zone for strike 1. Kai Miner, what a story she's been so far for the Sooners, hitting .581. Tied for the team lead with 4 stolen bases. Has 13 runs batted in, and she rips this one foul. Look out, Coach Gasso. Coach in the shade down the third base line. In her 32nd year here at the University of Oklahoma. Across the way, Fale Palima Steele fights the sun. I guess that's the benefits of being the head coach.
We're going to have to get Fale a visor.
The 0-2 pitch looped on the infield right at the shortstop Holiday, and there's one away. It's kind of caught your eye as we've dug into the numbers here on Apke.
You know, when you're looking at Apke's numbers, here's one of the things that stood out to me. Her batting average, hitters are hitting 168 against her. Very low. I mean, and then across the board, pretty high strikeout numbers at 28 in 29 innings. Now, other side of that coin, 13 walks.
Right.
So control can be an issue, but only seeing 168 batting average against.
First pitch is low to Kendall Wells for ball one. Every so often, there'll be a team that has a pitcher that you get to the fifth inning, you're like, what's going on here? See it happen every year. As that pitch misses high 2-0. I would put Amy Apke in the group of pitchers that might be able to hold this offense at bay if she has her best stuff. I think Sooners eventually would make her pay, but she is impressive so far this year for the Bearcats. As soon as I brag on her, she falls behind 3-0 to Kendall Wells.
And again,
brag on her some more, Plank.
Well, and that has been a little bit of the Achilles for Apke. Again, 13 walks in just 29 and a third innings. But one thing she does well, she spins the ball. She works left and right, but has a lot of spin on those pitches as the 3-0 is in for a called strike on the inner half. Decent velocity around the mid-60s. But when Apke takes care of business, it's all about threading that needle and hitting the spot with her pitches.
Like that, swinging a miss strike too.
Pulling the string on the off speed. And this is where, again, Coach Gasso using that word, you can't settle, of making adjustments quickly and early against Apke.
Rip foul down the third base line, another dance job for Coach. Probably haven't done as good of a job of laying out the Sam Houston's defensive approach. Keep an eye on Sophia Lundstrom out in center field. She's impressive. Jordan Pino in right. And in left field is Amy Heine. 3-2, ball four. Sooners' first base runner is a walk to Kendall Wells. Chalk up walk number 11 on the season for Wells. And here is the team walks leader, Cassidy Pickering, who has been walked 19 times this season.
And Pickering, I mean, you look back to even when she was a freshman, just the amount of walks and hit by pitches she draws.
Strike one is in. Updated numbers on Pickering, a 548 average. Third on the team right now with 23 runs batted in. Here's the 0-1. Ooh, popped it up on the infield. Got under it. Catch is made for out number 2 by the shortstop Morgan Holiday.
That pitch from Apke on the inner half, a curveball. You could see Pickering, again, just not quite on time, much like Kai Minor to start the game. Pair of outs, both popped up to short, but not overpowering velocity from Apke. But again, she spins the ball well and spots up her pitches. That's just a good spot on the inner half.
Here's Alyssa Parker. Sooners looking to avoid its first scoreless inning of the weekend, and the pitch is high for ball one. Again, that's a little bit unfair. It was a Thursday night game. Hey, how about the finish to the Oklahoma State-Nebraska game last night?
Man.
Cowgirls walked it off. Here's the 1-0. Parker takes it low, 2-0. Ball's in the dirt. Wells is going to try to take second, and she's there. Kendall Wells saw Bella Perez kind of bobble a little bit and said, I'm off.
And that's a really good read from Parker, reading the down angle on the pitch and seeing, and it didn't quite skip in the dirt, but Perez having to go down and get that pitch, but really good angle, reading the angle from Parker immediately.
2-0. Little bit up, ball 3. Scoreless game, bottom of the first inning. First of 2 on a Friday matinee. 3-0 pitch. Inside, ball 4. Runners at first and second for Ella Parker as Alyssa Parker walks.
Bring the walks on the season for Abke to 15.
That was a concern you had.
Yep.
Here's Ella Parker. 488 average for Ella. First pitch, swings and fouls it off. 6 home runs, 19 runs batted in. Efficient is the word I would use for Ella Parker this year. 11 walks, leads the team with 3 hit by pitches. The 0-1. Little bit out, 1 ball, 1 strike.
And this is one of those moments for Ella Parker in this ball game. Runner in scoring position, 2 outs early in this ball game. Clutch up, right? That attacking mode to take advantage of a 2-out runner in scoring position.
And 1-1 pitch misses low, 2 balls and a strike. By the way, just to follow up, because we mentioned it in passing. We left 1/2 inning thinking Sam Houston State calls time, and we're going to get a quick circle visit here. Well, again, I don't know. I haven't seen a lot of Sam Houston State. You have some coaches where nothing is quick, but we'll kind of see how things play out today for Garrett Vallis and Tess Sophie, who is his assistant coach, Lexi Smith as well. But we left 1/2 inning thinking that game was over, and Nebraska had won.
Yeah.
But a bad call on the final out of the game was overturned at first base, and that led to Oklahoma State scoring the tying run in the 7th, and then they ended up winning it in walk-off fashion in extras.
And I will say, I'm glad that final call, because when it got overturned, obviously we didn't see it. We were still here.
Yeah.
But I'm glad that it wasn't controversial. I'm glad that the call was made. It was made right in the end, right? I was kind of curious. I think the first thing I told you, Plank, was I'm curious to see it. I want to see it. And really, there was nothing controversial about it. It was just a botched call.
How about that catch by Hannah Kaur?
Yeah.
Did you get a chance to see it? They're in Tulsa today is Nebraska. All right, meetings are over. Here comes the 2-1 pitch to Ella. She swings and fouls out one well out of play down the left field line.
Saw Abke pull the string earlier to Kendall Wells. Ella Parker fouling balls off to the left side, potentially gearing up for a little bit of a change of speeds here from Abke in the 2-2.
Ella waits. Here comes the 2-2. Ground ball back up the middle. Base hit. Patty Gasso will wave home. Kendall Wells. Here comes the Sooner catcher. She's safe. Ella Parker advances to third ahead of the throw. 2-out RBI single for Ella Parker. And it's 1-0 Sooners. How about that manufactured run?
Key to my heart. You know it, Plank, but you've got to appreciate Ella Parker. Again, 2 outs, runner in scoring position. Out 1 and 2 in this inning, couple of pop-ups on the infield, and Ella Parker finding a way to drive that run in and put a run up early in this ball game. That's the type of offense that Coach Gasso is wanting to see from this team, attacking and being aggressive early.
There's a hard hit ball deep to left center field at the wall. Wow, what a catch! Lundstrom crashes into the pads in left center field as she holes in a surefire extra base hit from Gabby Garcia. What a play. What a play.
She was on that off the bat. What a catch from Lundstrom.
Well, head to the bottom of the first, or to the second inning, pardon me. That was one heck of a play, and it takes the Sooners out of adding to their 1-zip lead. Sooner softball presented by Love's Travel stops the heart of the highway. And today's game is brought to you by the OU Energy Partners, celebrating Oklahoma's oil and gas industry. This is Sooner softball from Learfield. University of Oklahoma and Sooner Sports Properties would like to thank our concession partners, Anheuser-Busch, Fletcher's Original Corny Dogs, Coca-Cola, Frito-Lay, The Baked Bear, Taco Mayo, Wonderfolk, and Boomerang Diner. And Courtyard by Marriott. Located just minutes from the OU campus, Courtyard Norman offers affordable, stylish accommodations with tech-forward amenities and classic Southern hospitality. Book your stay today at Marriott.com/OKCNO. First pitch of the bottom of the first inning is a strike to the first baseman, Veronica Harrison. And what a catch by Lundstrom. Sophia Lundstrom definitely took away extra base hits. Fly ball pretty deep to center field at the wall. Kai Miner makes the catch. One away. Harrison put a charge into that, DJ.
She did. Struck well. That pitch catching a little bit of plate from Lowry, but Kai Miner on it immediately. Back-to-back. Ball struck well to center field, and just seeing two center fielders get good reads on the ball. And I want to go back for 1 second. I don't think I gave Sophia Lundstrom enough love on the fact of making a really difficult catch look really easy.
She made it look smooth.
Yep.
First pitch to Abby Papadimitriou is fouled off. It's the only name on the Sam Houston State roster that they don't have a pronunciation for. 0-1 is fouled off. It's spelled like it's sour. It sounds like it's spelled. Papadimitriou.
That feels like a cruel joke.
Papadimitriou.
Someone sitting back going,
We're not going to put
we're not going to put that one on. We'll
there.
put the others on.
Good luck figuring that one out. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Abby, we'll just call her Abby, takes it low. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Hitting .316 as the freshman. Couple of runs batted in so far on the season. 1-zip Sooners. We're in the second. Sun is bright. 1-2. Way out in front of it, fouled it off. Sooner defense has a little bit of a different look today with Nelly not in the starting lineup for the second straight day. Sid Barker is over at third with Gabby Garcia at short, Ilana Agbayani at second, and Alyssa Parker continues to show her versatility, getting the start at first base. The battery of Lowry and Wells with Kai Miner in center. Ella Parker has really taken to right field, and Abby Dayton in left. Things I didn't have on my bingo board, I'm not going to lie.